Caroline Dowd-Higgins. Thank you for listening to Your Working Life, my podcast series featuring thought leaders in the career and personal growth arena. You spend a significant portion of your life at work, so my goal is to provide you with tools, inspiration, and resources so you can enjoy your career and love your life. And I am delighted to welcome my very special guest to the show today, Namrata Ganatra. Namrata, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Caroline.
Oh, I'm very excited to have you on, and I want to tell our listening audience all about you. You grew up in India and have a computer science engineering degree from the University of Mumbai and certifications from Stanford. You are passionate about improving the world of financial services through technology, and you followed this passion throughout your career. Now, before joining Stockpile, you were head of engineering for payments at Facebook. And because of your own financial struggles and lack of investment knowledge while growing up, it's your personal mission to help promote financial literacy to empower people around the world to invest early. And Namrata joined Stockpile because she believes in its mission to democratize stock ownership. So Namrata, I couldn't be more excited to have you here. Let's start by talking about Stockpile. What is it?
Sure. So Stockpile is a brokerage and a gifting platform that enables anyone to buy, sell, or give stock in any dollar amount. Our mission is to make stock market accessible, affordable, and easy for everyone. And then we got this idea because, if you see, only 14% of Americans own a direct stock because it's too expensive or complicated. Right? And we want to make it possible for people to invest and save much earlier in their life. So with that mission, Stockpile, go ahead.
No, forgive me for interrupting. It's hard because we don't have eye contact. I think that's wonderful to start early. Please continue.
Yeah, so with that mission, for the first time ever, anyone can walk into a grocery store and buy a gift card for stocks. We are available at many retailer stores like, Office Depot, Wegmans, Giant Eagle, and so on.
Wow, that's incredible. So am I correct in understanding that your investment amount is really up to the individual? It doesn't necessarily reflect the stock price.
That's right. It can be as little as $1 for investing in Facebook stock or a Google stock.
That's incredible. And how's the company going so far?
So far, it's going pretty well. We are getting a lot of traction from kids and from grandparents and parents who wants to teach their kids start investing early. So it's just amazing to see the potential this has, and we are growing significantly. So we're currently in 400 retailer stores, and we'll be in more than 10,000 stores in a couple months.
Wow. Now, you are the vice president of engineering at Stockpile. And would you consider Stockpile still to be a startup, or has it been around for a while? Tell me about the time span of the company.
Yeah, so Stockpile has been around for a while, but it's still a startup. It was started by our founder, Avi Lele. One Christmas, he wanted to give a gift to his nieces and nephews, and he wanted something different, something just a little bit more valuable than just a toy that they would play once or twice. So he had this idea that how about giving a stock, but he just couldn't do that because, there was nothing like this available. So he was... that Christmas, he just gifted a toy, but then he was determined to start a company. So it started about 4 years ago. And since last 4 years, the team has done a wonderful job of getting through the financial regulations and building the product that we launched in November 2015.
Wow. Now, you were at a very big company. Everybody knows Facebook. So it must be a very different cultural experience working for Stockpile than the mega company of Facebook. What's that like?
Yeah, it's very different. It's at Facebook. I was at Facebook for 2.5 years, heading engineering for payments and building and scaling team that built innovative payments and commerce products. I had a big team. It was a big company, and Facebook is one of the best companies to work for. right? Especially for women in technology and leadership roles like me. So when I joined Stockpile, I mean, things are different because it's a small startup. But I'm excited to join Stockpile because the learnings that I've had in terms of building and scaling and growing teams and building innovative products at Facebook, I can apply those learnings at Stockpile to achieve our mission.
I so appreciate, Namrata, your mission to democratize stock ownership. Was that really part of your decision to leave Facebook and join this amazing new company?
Yeah, it was. It was. It was really hard and tough decision because, as I said, like Facebook is one of the best companies
Yeah.
to work for, and I wasn't really looking for new opportunities because I was really happy there. I got great recognition for my hard work and some great growth opportunities in my 2.5 years there. But one of the executive recruiter reached out to me for a role at Stockpile, and when I first heard of Stockpile, something about the idea that just struck me because
Hmm.
of my own personal experiences and my own financial struggles while I was growing up. So I thought to myself that hey, this is an amazing idea. And I just thought that hey, it would have been nice, if something like this would have existed while I was growing up. So that's when I decided to move out of Facebook and join the startup to help in our mission.
Good for you. You're also very passionate about financial literacy for people. So how is Stockpile addressing this?
Yeah, so Stockpile is, aside from being a gifting and a brokerage platform, we also serve as a financial education tool for kids. 20% of our customers are under 18 because
Wow.
even kids can now invest and save with their parents' permission as little as $1 of stock with Stockpile's platform. And we are also working with some nonprofits like Junior Achievement to help educate kids on stock market. So we are able to give kids the opportunity to buy and sell stocks with very little money. And this will be hopefully a learning experience that will help them throughout their lives.
Oh, I think that's so important to start young, to understand the value of the money and also the value of saving and investing and planning for your future. That's wonderful.
Yep.
So let's talk a little bit about your plans in this wonderful new role. How do you help? Pardon me. How do you plan to help grow the company, Namrata?
Yeah, so Stockpile is ultimately a financial technology product, and I've been in payments and fintech for pretty much throughout my career. So I'm hoping to apply those learnings in that domain, and then apply those learnings at Stockpile. At Facebook in particular, I learned a lot about building and creating an engineering organization with a great culture. So I want to apply those learnings, build a team, and grow the awesome engineering team that we have here at Stockpile to build a great culture.
So
And part of that is, building a culture that is an organization that is fun to work at, that fosters innovation, and the one that moves really fast.
that's amazing. So the customer experience is purely virtual, correct? I mean, I understand that you have colleagues and you go to work and you have teams and you interact with people in person. Is that correct?
That's
But
right.
but the
Yeah.
customer, the user experience is purely digital. Is that accurate, or do they ever actually meet in person with a financial advisor?
No, it's purely digital.
Got it.
So the way it works is that anyone can go into a grocery store and buy a gift card for stock for any dollar amount, and our typical denominations are $25, $50, and $100. Once they buy a gift card, they can go to our website on stockpile.com and they can redeem the gift card. That's when they actually own the fraction of stock based on the dollar amount. Now, let's say as a recipient, you receive a gift of stock, but if you don't like that particular company stock, you can exchange it for any other company stock, or you can also exchange it for a retailer gift card, depending on your interest, without no cost.
Ah, okay, that's helpful. So really the user has choice and decision making in how they invest, but if they're more neutral, there's someone who will advise them on wise investments or not.
No, we don't do advising
Okay, okay,
yet.
got it. So tell me how you think in the long run this will democratize stock ownership.
Right. So, um, opening up a traditional brokerage is very expensive and tedious. And that's part of the reason why the saving rate in our country is atrocious. It's
Yeah.
just 14%, right? And some of the barriers are that required minimum account balances for these traditional brokerages are really high. It often requires you to have $500 to $1,000 minimum account balance. The commissions are high for trading. And the last thing is you have to buy the whole share, not by the specific dollar amount,
Right, right.
right? And for example, not everyone can afford to buy a Google stock for $730 or a
Yeah.
Facebook stock for $120. So our mission is to democratize stock ownership by breaking down all these barriers.
I think it also takes the fear away from people who may be intimidated by purchasing a stock because it's really just an incremental dollar amount that you can afford and it's available at multiple levels.
That's exactly right. They just invest whatever they are comfortable with according to the risk factor, and it's just a great way for novices to get started in investing.
What a great idea. I hope perhaps you're going into the schools and teaching kids about the importance of financial literacy. Any plans for that for the company?
Yeah, totally. So we are already starting on that. We are partnering up with nonprofits like Junior Achievement, and Junior Achievements has some of these classes for investing for kids. So we partner up with them to help educate kids on stock market. So through our platform, they're able to invest in stocks with a very little amount of money and kind of go through the buying and selling experience that's helping them educate on investing.
That's great. So, Namrata, tell me your favorite part of working at Stockpile right now.
Um, well, it's twofold. So one is I'm passionate about building and growing teams, and what could be more challenging than doing it at a startup?
Yes, that's true.
So that's that. And the other part is again my own personal mission of making this possible. Because when as I said, when I was growing up, it was just so hard for me to learn investing and business skills early on because of my financial struggles. Once I was over that, I think this is my chance to build a product that can help millions of families like mine in America and across the world. So this is my most favorite part. It's our mission and my passion to build product that can help people start investing early.
Well, you can hear the passion and the energy in your voice. Congratulations. What an exciting company and a wonderful role for you. They are lucky to have you.
Thank you, Caroline.
So, Namrata, remind us of the website, stockpile.com. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's www.stockpile.com and on our website. So you can buy physical gift card, you can buy digital gift on our website. You can redeem a gift card and open up a brokerage account. From then, you can do buying and selling or trade any stocks from there on. We also have an iOS app in App Store, and we're currently working on an Android app that should be out in a month or so.
Fantastic. And I know that Stockpile is also very active on Facebook and Twitter. So our listeners can certainly follow Stockpile on those social media channels. Namrata, thank you so much. I wish you continued success, and I hope to follow up in a few months and hear how things are going.
Thank you, Caroline. It was great talking to you.
And I want to thank all of you for tuning in to Your Working Life, where my goal is to help you design your career destiny so it doesn't happen by default. Career and life satisfaction is possible, and it's time to embrace what you love doing so you can do more of it. My show is now available on iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, and Stitcher. Leave a comment because I always appreciate hearing from my listeners. I'm Caroline Dowd-Higgins. Take good care.